Miami Heat Nation, what is going on? So, in today's video, we are going to be crashing out on Terry Rozier because Terry Rozier is the worst basketball player I ever seen touch a basketball, literally. Also, we do got other topics to talk about, so hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you guys enjoy Miami Heat content, definitely smash that subscribe button. We upload every single day. I believe today is day 65 out of 365 days that we've been uploading, and I couldn't do without you guys. So I just want to say I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and let's get back in today's video. So we're just gonna expose this bum Terry Rozier. The fact that we gave up a first round pick just hurts so much at this point. So Terry Rozier is shooting 26.1% from the three-point line since January 1st, worst of any player with 125 attempts. He has 33 turnovers, 33 fouls, and 33 made threes since the start of the 2025 season. But not only that, Terry Rozier has been awful. In the second half, he was 0 for 8, 3 turnovers, and he also played 22 of the 24 minutes, including every fourth quarter minute. Oh, but we took out Davion Mitchell. Oh, we're gonna get into that when we get into the game recap. But this was his second half, and when I see the turnovers look like he's literally just handing the ball to the other team. Like I honestly think he needs to be like the league needs to check this because it just doesn't seem true. How does Terry Rozier go from a 20-point scorer to a player that can't dribble the ball, a player that can't shoot, a player that can't do nothing? I just don't understand it at all. Like this is horrible, horrible. I hate it. You know what I mean? But also, this is another thing, right? 40 minutes. Why? I don't know what Spo's doing. Why is Spo playing him for 40 minutes, right? 12 points, 3 for 14, 1 for 8, 5 for 5 at the free throw line. Whoopie doo. Congratulations. 1 rebound, 2 assists, 4 turnovers, 0 basketball IQ. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I really don't. And then we also seen this. It says, which one would you rather have on your team? This one's pretty funny. Cody Zeller or Terry Rozier. And I'm not going to lie to you. At this point, I'd rather have Cody Zeller. Cody Zeller was horrible. He was horrible. But man, dude, for a player that's talented, for a player that was playing great in Charlotte, I don't know what happened. Like, I don't even think he has any type of trade value. I don't know what you're supposed to do with a Terry Rozier. I really don't. I don't even think you could trade Terry Rozier. I don't think you could. Don't. But hey, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And then it's getting so bad that they said they made a petition and it says get Terry Rozier off the Miami Heat, and it's a signed petition, 128 verified signatures. So y'all go sign that petition to get this scrub off my team because I just can't stand Terry Rozier because he is a scrub. But anyways, we can move on and we can talk about my man Bam. More positive note. Yeah, Bam Adebayo has been incredible. I mean, in his last 17 games, averaging 22.4 points per game, 10.4 rebounds, 4.1 assists, 56% from the field, but he's attempting close to 16 shots. That's perfect. 41% from the three-point line, attempting threes, 3 3-pointers a game, 64 true shooting percentage, and 9 double-doubles. So, yeah, he has been dominating, but not only has he been dominating tonight against the Cavaliers, 34 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, 11 for 18, 3 for 5 at the three-point line. His second game with 30-plus points in 4 days, both for losses. We got to get this dude some help, 100%. If Pat Riley, Spo, Andy, they don't see this type of stuff, they're missing out. Because I think Bam's going to start getting frustrated because he knows he's dominating and he knows, he's that guy. And they know they're going to have to get people around him. So that's one thing for sure. And then also, before I get to that topic, I do want to talk about this real quick. So Jimmy/Pat drama, Rozier CTA ball, Jaime regression, Spo lost the plot, 15 double-digit leads choked, no help outside of Hero/Bam. I'm ready for next season. Now, this is kind of funny, man. I'm not going to lie, because this pretty much has been like the whole season pretty much. Like this season has been a disaster, all starting from the Jimmy Butler stuff and then all the blown leads, all our young guys regressing. It's tough. It's tough. But hey, you're not a true Heat fan if you can't go through this type of stuff. You know what I mean? And then this was very, very interesting. So this is Kenny Atkinson. He says, "We have to play this team in the first round. We know we got our handful." Now, mind you, the playoffs is nowhere near. Like, the Heat can completely fall out the playoff race, which they won't. But it's just crazy to hear him say this already. Like, dude, what do you mean? You're already confirming that we're gonna be the eighth seed and we're gonna play each other? That was interesting. That shows a sign of respect. But I just think he's talking a little bit too soon for that, right? And then this is interesting. I know a lot of people are tired of it, and it's fine. He says people with the Miami Heat have always viewed Jimmy Butler as an unstable ingredient, and many were relieved after he left because no one wanted to be at work. Listen, I'm tired of talking about this situation, but hey, man, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this. That's what he's supposedly saying. I don't know what reports he's getting this from, but hey, it is what it is. And then also LaMelo Ball, he wants to be in a winning situation. He says, I touched on with some of the other guys and some executives around the league are looking at it too. If we want to part with Mark Williams, who's 23 and pretty good, though he has some injury concerns, the next logical thing will be also look at LaMelo Ball. He's on a max contract and they're not winning. Now, I talked about LaMelo Ball in my latest video. I think he's a good player. I just think like his IQ is not the greatest. I don't think he matured as a player yet. He struggled in the postseason, and I'm not really willing to give up 2 to 3 first-round picks for LaMelo at all. And I don't really think LaMelo Ball gets you over the hump. LaMelo Ball and Tyler Hero is not going to get the job done. Straight up, LaMelo, Tyler, and Bam. And I think the Miami Heat probably don't view him as a player that they're willing to give up some, trade assets for him, like a Jaime or Jovic or some picks for LaMelo. So I really wouldn't get too excited on the LaMelo trade talk. But hey, it is available. I think he will be available for sure during the offseason. But now it's time to get ready to talk about the Cavaliers versus the Miami Heat because this was a disaster. As you see, the Miami Heat lost 107 to 112. We could have easily won this game, easily could have beat the number 1 seed, and that would have been incredible, especially with a lot of our starters out. But hey, we have Terry Rozier on our team, who is a disaster, and he played the most minutes. He played more minutes than Bam Adebayo. And I understand Tyler Hero was not playing. I understand Andrew Wiggins wasn't playing. I understand Jaime and Jovic weren't playing and all this other stuff. But there's no way that I'm playing Terry Rozier 40 minutes after the performance that he had. Simple as that. Like, you could see during the game, he just shouldn't be out there, right? So he had 12 points at -3 in the plus minus. It should have been -50. That's how bad he was. 4 turnovers. And the turnovers are literally, it's like me having the ball and say, here, Cavaliers, take the ball. Get some free points. And then not only that, he took 2 horrible 3-pointers. One was open, fine. But then they get the offensive rebound. They pass it out to Terry Rozier, and he takes another 3. I believe he airballed it. Yeah, it was a bad. 5 for 5 is the best thing he had, but 1 for 8 at the 3-point line is just horrible. Everybody was shooting bad outside of Bam, which is just pathetic. And well, you got Duncan and Davion, right? But dude, 1 for 8 and 3 for 14 in 40 minutes, and then Spo continues to keep defending Terry Rozier. It just doesn't make much sense at all. Alec Burks, 5 points. Davion Mitchell, 26 minutes, just doesn't make much sense to me. I believe he did get injured a little bit, but hey, I'd rather have an injured Davion Mitchell on the court than a healthy Terry Rozier. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care if that sounds cruel. He's terrible. We talked about it. Bam played incredible basketball, putting up 34 points. Duncan Robinson had 14. Haywood Highsmith had 13. Kyle Anderson had 7. And Pallel Larson had 3, which just doesn't make much sense for him to have a really, really good game and then next game only give him 12 minutes. This is the thing that Spo does, and I just never understood why he does this. If he's going to continue to keep playing well, keep him in the rotation, keep him playing, keep him hot, because we need a player like Pallel Larson coming off the bench and producing. But hey, this is what Spo wants to do. First quarter was 32-26. Second, as you see, it was pretty much close throughout. We lost by 1 here. It was tied again, and then we lost by 4 here. The Miami Heat competed. That's what you love to see. But just minus Terry Rozier, this was a pretty good game, right? Field goal percentage, pretty close. 3-point percentage, pretty close. We won. Free throws, 88. They shot 72, which is pretty good for us, right? Offensive rebounds, 9. They had 10, 33, 37. 29 assists to 26, 7 steals. Largest lead for us was 7. Their largest lead was 17. And now the Miami Heat are 29 and 32. So, hey, let me know what you guys think about today's video. I need everybody in the comment sections to destroy Terry Rozier. Simple. But I love you guys, and I'm out. Peace.